Next week, 911 leaders, policy advocates, and public safety professionals will gather in Washington, D.C. for one of the most influential events of the year. Want to know how this could shape the future of 911 and public safety? Stick around. That's coming up next on TiPS, Today in Public Safety.
Welcome to TiPS, Today in Public Safety, your go-to podcast for today's breaking stories in public safety news. Here's your host, Fletch, with today's tips.
Welcome to TiPS, Today in Public Safety. I'm your host, Mark Fletcher. I'm an EMP and Vice President of Public Safety Solutions at 911 Inform. I'm here to bring you the latest updates in public safety. Today, we're talking about 911 Goes to Washington, a conference that kicks off next week from February 23rd to the 26th. And if you're part of the 911 community, this is an event you can't afford to miss. The history and purpose of 911 Goes to Washington. Since its inception, 911 GTW has served as a bridge between public safety and policymakers, providing a platform to discuss the challenges and future needs of the 911 system. Organized by NENA, the 911 Association, this event ensures that key decision makers in Congress understand what's at stake and what actions they can take in support of 911 innovation and legislation. If you're attending, here's a little bit of what you can look forward to next week. Policy briefings. You'll get the latest insights on legislative initiatives like NG911 funding, spectrum availability, and regulatory changes affecting emergency communications. Meetings on Capitol Hill. Attendees participate in face-to-face meetings with members of Congress where you have the chance to advocate for policies that directly impact your community. Special panels and workshops. When you attend GTW, you get the opportunity to learn from public safety leaders, technical experts, and directly from legislators as they discuss real-world case studies and strategies for NG911 implementation. And finally, networking opportunities. Those who attend connect with industry professionals, government officials, and other 911 stakeholders to share experiences and ideas. The NG911 Institute Honor Awards Dinner. One of the key companion events during the week is the NG911 Institute Honor Awards Dinner, which takes place this year on February 25th at the Hart Senate Office Building. Each year, this prestigious event recognizes heroes and innovators who've made outstanding contributions to public safety and emergency communications. You can expect to see inspiring stories of dispatchers, first responders, and industry advocates who've gone above and beyond to serve their communities. But what can attendees expect to walk away with from GTW? Well, first, a deeper understanding of the legislative landscape. You'll learn about the current bills and regulations that are shaping the future of NG911 and how they impact your role in the industry. Then there's the advocacy tools. By attending sessions and engaging in Hill meetings, you'll leave Washington with the skills to effectively advocate for your PSAP's needs. And finally, valuable connections. The networking at this event isn't just about meeting people. It's about building relationships that could lead to innovative solutions and funding opportunities. So if you haven't registered yet, it's not too late and there's still time to secure your spot. Just head over to NENA's website at www.nena.org/GTW, where you can learn more. Now, for those of you that are already attending, be sure to pack plenty of business cards and your questions for the Hill. It's going to be a week of learning, advocating, and making a difference. That's it for today's episode of TiPS, Today in Public Safety. Thanks so much for listening. For more updates and insights, remember to follow me on social media at Fletch911, and you can visit 911tips.com and catch all of our past episodes online. Stay safe. Thanks so much for listening. And if you're in public safety, thanks for what you do every day. I'll see you next time.
You've been listening to TiPS, Today in Public Safety, your go-to podcast for today's breaking stories and public safety news. Hosted by Fletch and available every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Catch past episodes on 911tips.com. That's 911tips.com. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to join us each week for the latest on NG 911. I am Spider Harrison, the official 911 voiceover dude. Catch me on Sirius XM on various channels, including 90s on 9, the 10 spot, and on the Weekend Countdown on Hits 1. Or don't regret it for the rest of your life. Either way, I'm good. TiPS is brought to you by 911 Inform, the leading next-generation 911 solution for enterprise compliance with federal 911 regulations. Visit them on the web at 911inform.com. 911 Inform, making every second count when it matters the most.